Well, this week also featured the start of section playoffs for high school softball. And on this sunny Thursday, we had plenty of teams fighting for a shot at the state tournament. We start with the top-seeded Rock Ridge Wolverines taking on the Cloquet Lumberjacks. So scoreless in the third inning, Kylie Merlot hits a hot shot to center field, but Morgan Alsick makes the Superman diving catch to keep Rock Ridge off the board. Fourth inning now, senior Carly Johnson hits a hardliner that bounces past the infield that allows the Lumberjacks to load up the bases, trying to get the game's first run. But Rock Ridge's defense was on point today, forcing a ground ball force out at first base to end the Cloquet scoring threat. And the turning point in this one was in the fifth inning. Madeline Seppi hits a blooper into left field. That scores a runner to give Rock Ridge the lead. Sophomore pitcher Taylor Morley goes the distance for the complete game and 2-0 shutout as Rock Ridge advances to play the North Branch Vikings in the section semifinals next Tuesday in Chisago Lakes. And it was hot enough to have a frozen popsicle for two, as next we head to Grand Rapids against Denfeld. Thunderhawks already threatening. That's when Emma Morin decides to steal third from second, takes the hit to make the play. She's safe and in scoring position. Perfect chance for Claire Larson, who delivers with a hit out to shallow right field. Moran comes home and Grand Rapids goes up 1-0. Same inning now, and Casey Cleveland hits it right to third. The relay is made, but the throw isn't in time. Thunderhawks add another run. The next batter trying for more offense, but a wild pitch would allow Brielle Metzgrace to race on home. She also beats the relay, and she slides home and make it 3-0. Both teams traded some runs late, but it's Grand Rapids who is victorious with a 5-1 win over the Hunters. Grand Rapids playing in their second game today currently, and we'll have that update for you later on tonight.